Please give it up for the Lawnmower Man, Kurt Green.
I'll be your lawnmower man. Baby, let me cut your grass.
Hi, I'm Kurt Green, and this is the Kurt Green Show. And this is the segment that I like to call Ask Kurt, whereas we have viewers that can write in, email us, whatever, and ask any question that you want to ask. It doesn't matter whether it's serious or whether it's silly. We'll answer all questions. But I must tell you that these are for entertainment only. Do not necessarily go out and say what I advise you to do. Maybe it's what I would do. Like if I told you somebody's ribs was so good, they would make you go slap your mama. I'm going to tell you, you better not slap your mama. So that is my pre-warning. So in any way, here's the questions that we have for this week. And my first question comes from Kathy I. Why do some AARP card-carrying women still feel the need to dress like they are still in their 20s? Well, I think it's that ego thing about women that they have, that they feel like they look good no matter how young, how old, how little, or how heavy. I mean, sometimes I've seen some women that, they just can't let it go. They still, I don't know, they got all of this excess meat hanging and shaking and, just like, you heard it must be jelly because jam don't shake like that. I think it's that thing about women, because if you think about with men, when men, go gray or they bald their heads, men look distinguished. Women, they become cougars. So, in their mind, they have to keep that youthful appearance up, even if it's in their own mind. But thank you for that question, Kathy. My next question is, what is the largest audience that you've ever performed for and where? And this comes from William A. Well, as a lot of you may or may not know, I was in the military, and after I got out, I performed at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and we did it for 2 consecutive weeks. The first week that we did it at a gym on post, and it was like, it was just filled. We did 2 shows. It was filled with people, and I'm feeling like a rock star out there. They got the stage, and we're going out there. I feel like doing like the dive, out there into the audience and thing, but I'm thinking, what if they move? You know what I mean? And then I hit the floor. As a comedian, that's not funny. Plus, I break my face. Not working. But anyway, the next week, because it went so well, they had us do it again. But this time, to hold a larger audience, we did it on the football field at Fort Jackson. And that was really great. We must have did for about 4,000 soldiers. And it was a great time. However, I must put this caveat in there. They were soldiers that were in basic training and AIT school training. So they were kind of a captive audience. So, they were probably told, hey, you can either go out and enjoy this comedy show, or you can be cleaning the barracks with a toothbrush. Take your pick. I think that's why we got such a big audience in that. But William, thank you for that question. And my last question is, what is your greatest achievement in life? And that comes from DeMarcus M. Well, I like to think I've done a lot of things with comedy. Has let me do a lot of things where I've been able to be on television. I've been on BET. I've been on Showtime at the Apollo. I've had the opportunity to be in plays. I've had a chance to meet a lot of people. I've even wrote songs for a couple of plays. So, all of those things, plus not to forget about the Kurt Green Show, which is a great achievement so far too. But I'd have to say the greatest achievement in my life has been being able to be a father to children. I know that there's people out there that were like, wow, he is actually reproducing. But yeah, believe it or not, I have 4 beautiful kids that I love to death. And I think that that's my greatest achievement, for me to have them and to see them grow up as men and women and have children of their own. Because I wasn't blessed to be that way. My father died at a young age, so he never got to really see any of his grandkids. So to me, that's what I would say. Put all the Hollywood, all of that stuff, all of that's all well and cool. It helps to pay the bills. But I say that my greatest achievement would be my 4 children who I love to death. And those are my questions for Ask Kurt. And you see, we get a large variety of questions from everywhere. I'll answer whatever you ask me, some serious, some funny. But please do continue to write in. You can catch us on blip.tv, on Facebook page, The Kurt Green Show. You can catch me on my website, kurtgreen.com. We are also on blip.tv and Twitter. And we're working to get some other things going on. So keep on the lookout, read the page, subscribe to us, and like us. Those are the keys so that we can keep doing this and bringing you this every week. With that being said, this is The Kurt Green Show, and I am Kurt Green. We'll see you next week. Peace.